Hello, everybody. Um, Welcome to the Two Musketeers podcast again. Today, of course, I'm still joined by my good friend Josh. Josh, how the
Hola,
hell
how
are
you
ya?
doing? I'm doing all right. How the hell are you,
I'm pretty
my
good.
G?
I'm pretty good.
Nice,
I was playing
nice.
some
That's good.
Persona 4 before we play this. I'm getting ready for Persona 3 Reload.
That's sick. That's sick. You're
Um,
crushing some cards.
oh hell yeah, man! And I'm ready to shoot myself after.
Yeah,
What movie did were you watching, by the way?
it's called the Virgin Suicides.
I've never watched that. I'm
Or,
assuming it's
or
about
I
a.
think,
Hmm?
um, yeah, it's pretty good actually.
That's
I
good.
might have. I think I said the title wrong though. No, I was right. Okay, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Um. So how's semester 2 been for you in school?
It's been all right so far. It's been all right. How about you?
I've had a very laid back semester 2 because
It's
I have
two
two
days.
spares. I have drama and I have construction, which
Nice. That's
is all
good.
very easy. So I'm all like, yeah, I have one spare in the morning, one in the afternoon. So it's a very easy day. I
Nice.
taped spoons to my hand today. It was
Oh, fun.
is kind of funny. And then
Yeah, that's. I get that.
I was struggling all morning trying to get into the Two Musketeers email because I had to change the password and I forgot it. But I remembered it,
Shit.
so everything's good now.
Nice. Nice. That's good. That's good.
Yep. So
So, should we
upload
uh should we say that what our drinks are today?
our drinks. Oh man, I'm a basic bitch. I got water.
Water.
Yeah, I got
Dang. Well,
water.
it's always good to stay with the classics
Yeah, of
sometimes.
course.
I got some of that Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying? That
You got
original
cocaine?
taste. Yeah, I got the original. I got the original recipe.
Oh
You know what I'm
fuck.
saying?
You should check Discord.
Let's see. Oh, damn.
That was
Who's that?
Edward
Who's that?
Spoonhands. That guy's Michael.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Well, shall we begin our main festivities?
Shout out to Michael.
Yo, shout out to Michael. Fucking love that guy.
Yeah,
I guess we should start. Today
right.
we are doing not a Hunger Games thing. We are doing a tier list of video games that we have either played or we have seen and enjoyed.
Yes. Or it's just had a
What the
topic of
fuck is
discussion, or
this?
it's just
Yeah.
been known for something, you know?
So for the Spotify listeners, the tiers are S tier, which is the very best. If you're S tier, you're amazing. You did good. If you're A tier, you're good, but you're not amazing. You're not the very best that no one ever was, you know? Uh B tier is good but could be better, could be improved upon. C
Yes.
tier is, getting into that like try harder next time range. D tier is like, come on, man. You could have done better, but you didn't. You know?
Yeah.
E tier is like, this game is bad. F tier is, this game
It's
is
like, eh.
trash.
Yeah. F
Yeah.
tier is for fuck that shit.
Yeah. F is for fuck. S is for shit. Okay. Shall we start going through the games?
Sure.
So the first game up is Resident Evil 6. The sixth, not the sixth installment, one of many installments of in the Resident Evil series, but it is the sixth mainstream title.
Yes, yes.
Um, Josh, opinions?
Hmm. Well, I've heard both good things and bad things about Resident Evil 6. I know people don't like it that much because it kind of strays away from the horror genre, but
Hmm.
you know, everyone has different opinions.
I
Would say it's probably a B tier.
okay. I agree with that just because I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it because I didn't really look at it as a Resident Evil game. I looked at it as if it was like a Resident Evil game with it, like the DMC Devil May Cry game, the remake. It was good if you didn't look at it as a Devil May Cry game, because then you're like, oh, there's this game with this character named Dante, and you're not like, oh, this is Devil May Cry that I love oh so much, right? So I think
Right.
B tier's fair. Next is
Yeah, I agree.
Minecraft.
Now
Now,
Minecraft.
some people would argue and say that Minecraft is a crisp S tier. I think it's a B tier.
B tier. Hmm.
I love Minecraft to death, but I have some complaints. I think that there are definitely some games back in 2012. This game was amazing, right? But compared to games now, it is not S tier worthy or A tier worthy. I think it's B tier worthy.
Or I'd say it's A tier worthy
What?
because my reasoning is that it was still a good game at first. Like
It
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 was a pretty
was.
good game, and there's been lots of good memories. I do think if it was original Minecraft, it would be S tier.
Mhm.
Well, not original, but like you know, like
A few
the
years ago.
Minecraft that most people played. Yeah, but I do think it dropped from S tier to A tier though. I
And
think
that's I can
there's been
agree
a
with
lot
that.
less updates with it,
So
but it's
Minecraft A
still
tier.
some fun memories.
I can agree with that.
Yes.
I will say 2016 or 1.16, the Nether update was one of the best updates we've had. I think after that they just kind of went a little downhill. Warden really cool. Loved the Warden. But I mean, I don't like the new caves as much. I mean, they're really cool, but
The Deep Dark.
I
Yeah.
prefer the old ones, the simple ones. I
That's
was like,
fair.
wow, some cool stuff. And now
Oh, you just
Minecraft.
mean the new cave generation in general.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Okay.
I like
Next.
it because it makes
Oh,
the world a bit bigger, but I understand where you're
mhm.
getting at.
Next one
And I feel like the
is
introduction of copper was pretty.
yeah.
It doesn't really do much.
I like copper though. I like building
It,
with it. I think it's pretty cool. Um,
it's pretty cool.
Persona 5.
Hmm.
Now, I know that you've seen stuff from it, but not trying to
And
be
I've
rude, but
played
I
it
think
as
I'm the
well.
professional on this one.
Yes, I have played it as well, though.
Yeah, you
And
have played it.
I'd say it's probably in S tier. But what do you think?
It's definitely an S tier. Well, actually no. Actually maybe. Do I have Persona 5R
Well,
on this list?
it's not just Persona 5. It's Persona
Are
5R.
are we counting Persona 5 and Persona 5R with Persona 5? Because I'm counting
Uh,
Persona 3 and Persona 3 Fez as one, and Persona 4 and Persona 4 Golden as one.
well, I mean, don't doesn't Persona 5R improve upon Persona 5?
Yeah, so I think we should. I remember because I couldn't find a compatible picture fast enough for my patience. So it's like, okay, I'll just use a Persona 5 one. So I'm gonna count it as Persona 5R. I'll count the rest as their other ones. Persona 5R S tier. I loved
Definitely,
it.
definitely S tier.
I was two achievements away from 100% in it before my brother moved away and took the game with him. And before I
Yeah.
decided to get Persona 3 Reloaded or Reload, I was going to buy Persona 5R again, which I still might, just so that I could 100% it again. Because, man,
That makes sense.
Dr. Maruki is my favorite character. Kasumi is the best love interest. I loved it. S tier.
Kasumi, that's a pretty good
Yeah.
choice.
Dishonored 2. Okay.
Dishonored 2. Hmm.
I preferred
I
the first
think,
one more.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think the second one
I'd
was
say
good, but
it
the
was
first
good.
one was just like game changing for that genre at the time,
It's a
right?
classic. It's a classic.
It
That's
is.
very classic stuff.
Man, is Dishonored considered a classic now? Oh my
I
god,
don't know.
we're
When was it
old.
released again? When was it released?
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna do a bit of background research here.
Hey
Opening
Siri,
this up
when
on
was
Google.
Dishonored 1 released?
Dishonored was published October 9th, 2012.
December or October
2012.
9th, 2012. Yeah, I think
That's
that's a
12 years
classic.
ago.
I think
I'd say
that's
so.
classic.
I'd say
Dishonored
so.
Dishonored 2 was good. I Some of the missions I thought were very meh,
It's fair.
but I
I'd
did enjoy
say
them.
it probably goes in B. What do you think?
That's fair. I agree. Persona 4
Well, which
Golden.
is better though?
Oh,
Is it
Dishonored
above
1.
Resident Evil 6 or Dishonored?
Ooh, you're
It's,
right.
it's, it's
I
I'd
think it's
say it's probably
above.
better than Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, I think it's above Resident Evil 6. Persona 4 Golden is next up. Now,
Right.
okay. Have you played Persona 4 at all?
I have
You
not
played a
played
little bit
Persona
at my
4.
house on the PS3, but that was Persona 4 the original.
Yes, that's true.
It was when
So,
I was
what's
mid
your
boss
opinions
fight
on
and
it?
I couldn't close the game, so you and Zach helped me.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Um Persona 4 the anime is good. Persona 4 the game is
The mid?
it's kind of mid. It's good. I love the gameplay, but some of the like outside of dungeon, which a lot of the game focuses on the outside of dungeon stuff, right? Some of the outside of dungeon stuff is just so crap, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
for
I get what you're
example,
saying.
they reuse animations a lot in that game.
Dang, that's
S-
frustrating.
So a
And
lot of the
this is the updated one too, right? With improved
yes,
upon.
but this one came out in like 2000 something. Another background check. Hey Siri, when did Persona 4 Golden release? Oh, it didn't read my voice. Hey Siri, when did Persona 4 Golden release?
Persona
Um,
4 was released in February 2012.
Okay, 2012. So,
oh, same year as Dishonored.
yeah. I think 2020 to 2010 were like the best years of gaming.
20 to 10, like 10 to 20.
Yeah, 2010 to 2020.
I'd say it's a pretty good year for gaming. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
agree. But the early 2000s also had some pretty good games.
Oh, they did. Persona 4 Golden, a C tier for me. There's
C
there's this
tier.
one
That
part
makes
where you do gardening with Nanako, your quote unquote little sister. It's more like cousin, I think. And your uncle comes out to like check on him, and I feel like they didn't expect the players to do gardening too much, because every time he comes out to check on them, he says the exact same line every single time, and it's great vegetables. And there's me doing my gardening, and every time he comes out, he's like, "Oh, great vegetables," and I'm like, "Thanks, great vegetables."
wow. But that's pretty memeable, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's very memeable. I've seen so many memes about it. So yeah, I think C tier is fair. Now
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree.
we're getting into the Five Nights at Freddy's now. Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. I've beat
Because
50/20. It wasn't worth it. Um, that's all I'm gonna say on it.
I'm
Have-
thinking C tier. What do you
C
think?
tier? That's accurate. I think Persona 4 is golden, like better than it. Batman Arkham Knight is next.
Arkham Knights. Now, that game, I think, was ahead of its time in a lot of things. Like graphics
Oh
were
yeah,
very good.
the graphics
It was a
were
very beautiful game.
amazing, and still are
But
amazing.
I feel that the boss fights were pretty lacking, except for the Riddler boss fight. That one was actually pretty fun.
The Riddler boss fight was really fun. I liked the cloudburst. I didn't like when they kept redoing the cloudburst.
Yeah, like with
Deathstroke.
Slade, Deathstroke,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
And Deathstroke's kind of a joke in that game.
also the mining boss, like when he's in the drill thing, that was really cool. I enjoyed that one.
I did enjoy that. I feel that I enjoyed the game, but it's probably lower on my list in the Arkham games.
That's understandable. Where would you put it?
Like on the tier list, I'd probably say B, but like the
Oh,
highest B.
the
What
highest
do
of
you
you.
think?
That's understandable. I like that one. I think that high B is really good for it because I liked it, but Arkham City is still my favorite.
Same. And Asylum's just classic. Like,
Oh yeah,
and
but you know
Origins
what?
was good too, but Origins is definitely the
Mhm.
lowest on that list.
Replaying, um, like replaying Arkham Asylum, I find it not as fun as I used to, and I think that that really shows how much we grow up and we're like, oh, these childhood games weren't actually as good as we thought they were. They're still amazing, but we're like, as kids, we were like, this game is the best game ever, and now we're like, now that we look back, these games were kind of shit.
Yeah. I went back and played City like not too long ago, and that one I didn't feel that about that one game though.
Yeah,
I think
same.
it gets the best of the both worlds, really. It
Hmm.
has probably the best boss fights, aside from maybe Origins, because Origins had some pretty good boss fights.
Yeah. Spider-Man for the PS4.
Um, now this game was really good. I'd say it was a really good like because Marvel games there hasn't been a lot of like really good modern Marvel games. I'd say,
Yeah.
and Spider-Man kind of brought that back.
Spider-Man is easy to make games with though.
That's true. He
Like
probably has the most games out of any Marvel superhero.
I think it's definitely one of the more gameable Marvel heroes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Kind of
kind of
like
like with
how,
Batman.
yeah, like with Batman. But I would love to see a Flash game eventually. I think that would be awesome.
Same.
They
And
would have to find a way to balance it though.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Mhm.
I think you may disagree, but I would say that Spider-Man's probably in A tier.
I agree. A tier, low A tier, or high A tier.
I think it's below Minecraft, in my personal opinion. What do you
Yep,
think?
same. Okay,
What's this game? I can barely see.
that is Persona 3 Fez.
Oh,
And that is the remaster of Persona 3 that came out, I think, just 2 years after it. And
wow.
it had an extra story explaining what happens to the main character after the main story.
That's cool.
And it was really good. I played through both of them, and Persona 3 is still by far one of my favorite Persona games of all time. So that's why I'm so excited for the reload. And Persona 3 Fez was also just a blast.
Nice. Does Reload have even more stuff? because
Reload doesn't have the like Fez stuff, the remaster, but it adds because Persona 3 at the time social links were only for like romancing, I guess.
oh, I see.
I don't know. It's been a long time. I think there were some male ones, but it just wasn't any of your teammates that you could do with it, like the
Yeah,
social
that's
links.
unfortunate.
So Persona 3 Reload adds social links for the males, or they don't add social links. They add little side stories for them that give you things for their characters that make them better. Um
That's pretty good.
it also has something that I don't think a Persona game has had ever, which is voiced social links, because it's just like, oh, ah, yeah, wow, when they talk, right? But I think they now
Right.
have fully voiced social links, which is really awesome, right?
Yeah, because it, it for the people who struggle with reading, it's probably better for them.
hmm Persona is a very reading heavy game.
Yeah,
I would
but that makes
say
sense.
that it's at an S tier above Persona 5. Actually, no,
That's
below
fair.
Persona 5. My only reason is, and this is my
Persona
only,
5R, right?
yeah, Persona 5R. My only nitpick for the game is, I on, oh, excuse me, I just burped. I I understand because it was a long time ago, but that game had a problem where, um, you know how in Persona 5R you can control your teammates.
Yeah.
In Persona 3 Fez, it didn't have that. Your teammates
Oh,
acted
that's
freely.
frustrating.
You could tell them to focus on HP, or you could tell them to focus on attacking, or like buffing your teammates, but you couldn't control them. They just did whatever they did. So bosses, you'd be like, "Oh, please use this move." Oh, fuck, you didn't use this move. God damn it. So it was
Yeah, that
very,
sounds frustrating.
yeah, it was very tricky sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Mhm. So I'll put it at a low S tier. The
That
Deadpool
makes sense.
game.
The Deadpool game.
I've played it.
I
Have you?
enjoyed this game. I have.
Oh, you have. Hmm.
Um,
I I don't
I
think it's
enjoyed the
a
game.
great game. I think it's a good game.
I agree.
Nolan North nailed it as Deadpool though.
That's true. Like,
He did.
aside from Ryan Reynolds,
Oh
he's
yeah.
probably a pretty. He's probably like, if you were to read a Deadpool comic, he'd be the voice that you'd hear if you hear voices from like
Now now my voice goes to Ryan Reynolds though for Deadpool.
same. Because I don't know, he just plays Deadpool so well. His personality just fits Deadpool.
You know what I will say though? I didn't like the combat at all.
The combat,
Mhm.
that's fair actually.
I thought the gameplay
The
was
combat
good.
was all right.
The combat was meh, but other than that, it was fine. What do you think it should be?
I'd say it's C tier,
Okay, low or high or middle.
probably lower.
Okay,
Like, I'd say it's below Ultimate Custom Night in Persona 4.
Ultimate Custom Night's fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Fallout New
Fallout
Vegas.
New Vegas.
I
Now, this game,
I fucking love this game. I've played so much on Steam. Let me check my hours for it on Steam. Actually,
didn't it get a remaster recently or something?
nope. I
Oh,
have. It's
or
not
was
my
it an
most played.
anniversary? I can't remember.
Not even. That's
Not even.
Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Yeah,
Because
Skyrim
I
got
thought I remember hearing news about Fallout New Vegas.
Fallout New
But
Vegas
maybe.
was rumored to have something, but nothing came of it. There is a show
Uh,
coming soon,
oh yeah, that's pretty exciting.
but Fallout New Vegas, I don't play on Steam much. My most played game is Cookie Clicker, and it's 300 hours. But Fallout New Vegas is 53 hours just in one save file, and oh, I love that game. I would
That's
say
fair.
a mid A tier. What do you think?
mid-air tier. Um,
Mhm.
I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say
I
mid-air
will.
tier.
I will put it
I'd
there
say
then.
it's actually, I don't know. I feel like it might be better than Minecraft.
Really? You know what? I agree with you. I'll put it high.
Fallout
Cause
3 next.
Fallout
Oh,
3.
sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, it's fine. I lost my train of thought. Anyways,
Damn.
Fallout 3 is worse than Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, I'd
It's
agree.
it's good. There isn't much like vastness in terms of weapons.
So are these the only two Fallout games on this
No,
list?
there's a Fallout 4 and 76 somewhere,
Okay, okay,
and Fallout 1 and 2 because I've played those. Um,
nice.
Fallout 3, I would say, is a mid, like above Dishonored 2 a bit. Um, below Arkham Knight, mid B tier.
I'd agree with that. I think that's a pretty fair ranking.
Okay,
Is that the
that's
first Five Nights at Freddy's?
that is the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, FNAF 1.
All right. Now this
It
game,
it was genre defining, in my
it
opinion.
was, it was.
It was a game that people were like, "Oh, this looks stupid," and then they played it and they were like, "Holy fuck, this is different."
Yeah,
Because at the time
it
it
was.
hadn't had really been done yet, right?
True, true. And I don't know. I'm trying to think of a like. I wouldn't say it's S tier, but I also like. I gotta respect the game. Like
Yeah, of course, right?
it's the
It's
OG.
it is the OG. I would say below New Vegas, above Minecraft A tier.
I say that's pretty fair. Is FNAF 2 on this list?
FNAF all the FNAF games are on this list.
Okay, because I'm gonna be honest. I think FNAF 2 is probably the best game out of the
Agreed.
um, genre,
No,
yeah,
you've
out of that
played this
series.
one. Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 7 is probably one of the best horror games I've ever played.
Really?
Yes, I do. I don't know if you'd agree, but I
I
just loved how all the main family members all like defined a genre of horror,
mhm.
and I don't know.
I really loved it. I thought it was really cool and I have more respect for it now than when I first played it. When I first played it, I had a lot of trouble with the puzzles cuz I was the
Oh
kind of
yeah,
guy
that's
that
fair.
would speed through games back then and just be like, "Okay, let's get it over with." But like playing it now, I really like it cuz I got it on Steam around Halloween and I
Nice.
really enjoyed it since. So I would say, well, actually, what would you say? Because I think you have better experience with it.
Yeah, I played a lot of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm struggling to either put it at like high A tier or low S tier.
Ooh,
What do
I
you
think
think?
low S tier.
I think I agree because
Mhm.
it was just such a fresh take for
It
Resident
was
Evil.
Resident Evil 5. I'm gonna get this out of the way. I didn't like it. I
That's
think
fair.
D tier, the first D tier.
D tier.
Hmm.
That's fair. Um, I've heard that most people did enjoy it though. Like it's
Yeah,
probably like one of the. That's
I
fair.
I
I
heard
haven't personally played it. I just heard things
it
about
was
it.
it was good, but again, like Resident Evil 8 and 7 changed Resident Evil for me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And I
Okay,
guess Resident Evil 5 is when it. Would you
yeah.
say that that's when it started to stray a bit away from the Resident, like the original Resident Evil
I would say 4 is when they started.
4?
Cuz 4 really
That's
took a leap and was like, "Hey, let's make Leon go to this village and not be in Raccoon City."
oh yeah. But 4 is also just 4
4
is
is really good.
yeah. But anyways, next up on the
Resident
list
Evil
is that Resident Evil
2.
2
That
remastered or
yeah, that's the
original
remaster.
one. Okay.
Um,
I'm thinking
I remember texting you when I was playing through it, and I was like, "This game is pretty fucking scary." Hearing Mr. X walk through the police department while I was hiding, that was pretty scary.
yeah, and I'd say it was probably one of the better remasters that's been made of games.
I think the
Like
Resident Evil 3 remasters on here.
that might be our first that might be our first E tier, possibly.
Yes, the Resident Evil 3 remaster is on here. Resident Evil 2, I think, is a mid C tier.
Mid C tier.
Mhm.
I'm thinking more of a B tier. What do you think?
I can fuck with B tier above Resident Evil 6. Yeah. Or
I'd agree
like
with that.
okay.
I'd say it's below Dishonored 2.
Mhm. The Amazing Spider-Man video game.
No, I've never played this game before.
I
I
played
guess
the
I just missed it.
fuck out of it. I remember getting it because my aunt had taken me to the mall,
Right?
and because back then she used to spoil me a lot, and she was like, what would you guys like?" To me and my brother, and my brother was like, "Let's go to EB Games," and they had this game used for like $10, and I was like, "I want it.
Sick.
I want Amazing Spider-Man," and she was like, "Yeah, you can get it." My stepdad was so mad. He was like, "Oh man." And I played it a lot. Did you know that they had the black Toby Maguire suit in it?
I did not.
They did. Um,
What suits did they have in it?
they had some mess suits. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit looked best in it.
That's fair.
They had a weird
Oh, it is from that movie.
yeah, they have a weird like tarantula suit.
Really?
It's like
Like based off the villain?
no, it's a mutated Spider-Man suit.
I'm gonna search this up right now. Oh wait, no. It's not
Anyways,
Spider-Man 2, it's
I'm
Amazing
gonna put it
Spider-Man.
at a low C tier now
Low C
because
tier.
I played it not too long ago and I was like, man, this game not as good as I remember.
That's fair.
Yeah. Elden Ring.
Now, I personally feel I enjoyed Elden Ring a lot.
Me
I
too.
personally feel it's slightly overrated.
Oh,
Slightly.
totally. It is very overrated. Like Red Dead 2, I think Red Dead 2 is very overrated. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. I thought it's a fucking amazing game. But man, do people suck Rockstar's dick with that game.
Yeah. I think people suck Rockstar's dick just because of I don't know. I think they
GTA
just do
5.
it because and also just the amount of details that go into the game
Yeah,
sometimes.
true. It is more than most games do. And
That's true.
yeah. Oh, I forgot what's last on the list. It's Tears of the Kingdom. I think Elden Ring is above Dishonored 2 and above Fallout 3, below Arkham Knight B
We're
tier.
putting it in B tier. We're putting it B tier. I'd say it's at least A
I'm
tier.
not done it
Oh
yet,
no.
so it's all on you. A tier? Okay. Oh,
I'd say
high?
it's probably high. No, I'd say it's between FNAF. Actually, I'd say it's above FNAF, personally.
Above FNAF, below New Vegas.
Yeah, because it's also just the lore to it is really good.
Oh,
And
the
just
Lord's
the
amazing.
entire world. Like I feel like it's probably one of the best uh modern open world games out
Yeah.
there.
Arkham Knight is next.
Arkham Knight.
Mhm.
Wait, you mean Arkham City?
Oh, Arkham City. Fuck, my bad.
Now Arkham City. I think we all can agree.
S tier.
S tier. Yep.
High S tier. I would put it above Persona 5, and that's saying something.
I would put it above. That's probably one of my
Starfield. Starfield's here. Ooh,
Starfield.
I played it.
What's your thoughts?
It got boring very fast. The shipbuilding was fun. I liked it. You got money really easily in that game, which I enjoy. I don't like it when games make it so that their currency is impossible to get, and you
Or
gotta
very
like
grindy.
scrounge
Yeah, I
for
get
it.
that.
Yeah, like GTA Online, I don't like their money system.
Yeah, GTA Online. I have I don't know. I enjoy GTA Online, but also I don't know. GTA Online.
I don't
It
like the
just has
grindiness
lots of
of it.
issues. Yeah,
I
which I
think
hope they improve with GTA 6. Also, I was
Starfield.
thinking about it.
Hmm?
2024 seems like it's going to be lacking in games compared to 2023 and 2.
Yeah, we're getting the Indiana Jones game. We're getting.
That game looks good.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, there's the Rise of Ronin that looks
Rise of
alright.
Ronin, yeah.
Oh, the new Silent Hill game. I haven't played that yet. Have you?
Yeah, I
Like
I
the
played.
new, the free one?
Oh, the free one. I want to. I think I already downloaded it. I'm not sure though.
Yeah,
Today's been a
I gotta try that out.
flubbergoosed game. Starfield. E tier.
E tier.
The
That's
combat
fair. I
was a
mean,
bit janky. Everything felt copy and pasted.
I'd agree
Facial
with you there.
animations. Whoa.
Yeah,
Don't even get me started on Bethesda facial animations. That was bad. Yeah, so E tier. GTA 5. Overhyped as hell.
it is overrated. I'd agree with that. But it's
Um,
also a really good game. I remember
it's good.
playing through the story.
I'm replaying the
I'm
story
saying,
right now. A tier?
yeah. Well, what would you think?
I
I want
think
to hear
A
your
tier.
thoughts.
I
Yeah,
think A tier's accurate. I enjoyed it. I think it needs more realism, honestly. Because they're like, this game, so realistic, and I'm like, not really.
yeah. I
Okay.
enjoyed it though. It was fun. I
Oh
think
yeah, for
the
sure.
story was pretty interesting.
The
And
story was definitely one of the better parts of the game entirely.
yeah, and the characters.
Mhm.
Like every single one of the characters were just very good.
By the way,
It's-
Fortnite is in this list, by the way, so be ready for that.
I saw.
GTA 5, A tier, below
Yeah,
Elden Ring,
I'd say it's below Elden Ring.
above FNAF. The Blackout Club. Me and you have played this so much together. I think
Yeah,
other than
I-
Minecraft, this is one of the games we've played most together.
that's true. And the funniest thing is that we never experienced like someone talking to us except for like once.
I did once. One time. One fucking time.
One
And then
time.
I was like, wow, thanks.
It's a pretty fun game though,
Yeah, it's really fun.
for both PlayStation and PC.
We should play it again. Just saying.
We should. We should.
I think that it needed more updates for sure.
Needed more updates. Yeah, I feel like the stealth sometimes janky.
Oh, the stealth is so janky.
I enjoyed the shape
Those
though. The shape was pretty fun.
the fucking lucids. I want to strangle them. I hate them so much.
I'm thinking mid B to high
Mid B.
C. What do you think?
I think mid B. Below Fallout 3, above Dishonored 2, or above.
I'd say it's below Dishonored 2.
Okay, above Resident Evil 2.
Maybe. Actually, it might be below Resident Evil 2 as well. What do you think?
Okay, I think that's fair. Because it's not really a well developed game like those games, but it's just
Yeah,
really
it's
fun.
just nostalgic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Uh, Elder Scrolls Online, I personally didn't like that much. I preferred the like mainstream ones.
Yeah, I think it was kind of boring too. Not gonna lie, it was kind of boring.
Oh, Josh, sidetracked. What would you put Phasmophobia on? Like what tier?
Phasmophobia.
It's not on this list, but what would you put it on?
I'd say B. What do you think?
I
Actually,
think
I don't know.
A.
Yeah, I was thinking A as well. It's really, it's just, it's not like it doesn't have the best graphics,
They're
but the new
updating it
update
though.
really improved on a lot of stuff, and
They're still updating it.
even just the original game was really fun, and I enjoyed like like I don't know, the voice activated stuff was really good
Oh yeah.
in it too.
I'm sending you a
Like the
picture right
different
now,
ghosts.
and I got this for
Let's see this
Christmas,
picture.
and it's the voodoo doll from Phasmophobia.
That's awesome.
It's a
That's
little
awesome.
stone thing that you put a candle inside of, and I love it. Because I love the voodoo doll. Every time I play with my mom and my brother, I will always call him my little buddy. I forgot if I do that with you.
I can't remember.
I
All
like.
I remember is spamming the voodoo doll in the
Oh,
hospital.
yeah, you're a dick. ESO, I think low D tier.
Yeah, I'd agree. I was gonna say I was thinking maybe E tier possibly.
Oh,
I agree with low D tier.
Choo Choo Charles. Okay. I really enjoyed it.
For a game made by one person, it
For a
was really good.
game
I'd say.
mainstream
Or I'd say
made
it's
by
good.
one person,
Mhm.
it was really good.
And also Moist Critical secret Easter egg, which is pretty
Mhm.
sick.
I think low A
Honestly.
tier.
Low A tier. Oh my
Mhm.
god. I mean that's fair.
Real low
Wait,
A
but it's
tier.
above Arkham Knight. It's above Arkham
Oh
Knight.
fuck.
It's Fallout 3.
Above Fallout 3, below Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's fair.
Cyberpunk 2077.
If we're talking about the original release, it'd probably be E tier. But the updates and everything, I think A. What do you think?
S tier, low
It
S
improved
tier.
on a lot of stuff. Low S tier.
I've played through the
That's fair.
game
You've played it a lot
3
more.
times. It's almost my most played game, just below Fortnite and Minecraft on PlayStation. 2020 was a rough year, man. And I played the fuck out of Cyberpunk, and it's by far it's like my third favorite game now.
Nice. Also, Edge Runners.
Edge Runners made it so good.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Now I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I personally think it's slightly better than the first game.
I can agree with that. Below Minecraft, above Spider-Man 1.
I'd
A
say
tier.
that's fair. And I think it's purely because um I just enjoyed the story, in the boss
Mhm.
fights a bit more, even though they reused the Rhino boss fight, which is
Yeah.
reused it, but they made you have to fight him 2 times, I think, or was it 3?
2 times.
Then there was the Finn boss fight and the Prowler boss fight.
Dude, we're not even
Both.
halfway through this list.
Um,
We've been recording for almost an hour. Oh my god. Okay. Devil May Cry 5. I
okay,
heavily
that's
enjoy it. It's really cool. I think now you're not gonna agree with me on this. Above Elden Ring, below New Vegas.
I'd say that's fair. Um, I haven't played a lot of the older Devil May Cry games,
Okay.
but
Three is
I've
three is
seen a lot
good.
of playthrough.
Yeah, 3 is good. 4 is meh. 1 and 2 suck. The remake is the remake.
1 and 2 suck.
1 and 2 were
That's
horrible.
bull.
Well,
That's
the first one was good. The second one We don't talk about the second one.
And 3
When people
was
because here's the thing, the first two games, the first one, I don't know if you know this, but Devil May Cry was supposed to be Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, right? Yeah.
It was, I think it was gonna be Resident Evil 4 or 5 before they were like, this is really good, let's make it our own thing. Or let's make it its own thing. And so Devil May Cry became its own series, and 1 and 2, Dante was much more serious. Like, I don't think he cracked more than 5 jokes in both of those games combined. And then 3
Jeez.
portrayed a much younger, like a much younger Dante. And then
Like, but not because there was also like a reboot, right?
the
DLC, I
reboot
think it was.
is separate from that universe.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And
The
he's like
third,
a fuck boy.
yeah, he's like a fuck boy. The jokes are meh. The game is okay, whatever. But Devil May Cry 3 introduced the funny Dante and the cool Uncle Dante, and players fell in love with him and were like, this is the Dante we want. And Capcom was like, okay, this is the Dante you'll get. And they were like, well,
And
you
4
guys, you
was
know,
Neo, right? 4 was Neo.
uh,
What
4
was his name?
was Nero and Dante.
Nero, yeah.
And then in the DLC was Virgil. And
I
people were
love
like,
Virgil so goddamn much.
oh my god, Virgil makes me bust.
The I
Other
think
than, I would smash
Devil May
Virgil.
Cry 5 is so good just purely for the Virgil DLC.
Have you watched me play the Virgil DLC? Because I knew I used to like,
I have.
yeah, he's
The
fucking
combat is
insane.
just the combat's so smooth. It's just
Mhm.
so and it's such a beautiful game.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting it high A tier.
Yeah, I think it'd be above Fallout New Vegas.
But
And then I also really liked what's his name?
V V was awesome. V was hard to get
He
used to
was.
though. Dante was hard to get used to in that game though.
Yep, that's because Dante has like so many different weapons and
And
combos and like
yeah, and 4 different
styles.
styles.
Yeah.
Like Royal Guard was his parrying one.
Jeez.
Trickster was a speedy one where he zoomed around the place. It was better for dodging.
Then
Swordmaster
he
was
has like a
swords, and then
motorcycle weapon.
Gunslinger is guns, and he has the motorcycle. They outdid themselves with that game. It was awesome.
Yeah, like Dante alone. And then Nero, he's like probably the most basic character, but even still,
Devil
his
May Cry
comeback's so good.
5's DLC with Virgil is the definition of when the game lets you play as the final boss, and he's actually the final boss.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they nerfed Virgil; they made Virgil awesome.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
then
he's probably not as damaging as um like the boss Virgil, but he's still his moveset is like the same.
And then they
It's
changed
so
the final boss fights to Dante, which was awesome.
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, let's make you fight lore accurate Dante. Cause it's a literally lore accurate Dante. And
True.
I'm like, dude, that's so awesome.
And then
So
all the
yeah,
devil
A tier.
triggers. The
Uh,
devil triggers are so beautiful.
yeah, Dishonored 1. I think above Fallout 3, below or above Choo Choo Charles actually, but
Yeah,
below
definitely above
Arkham Knight.
Charles.
I
I'd
won't
agree with
talk
that.
much
That's pretty fair.
because we got a lot left. So
Yeah.
the ones that we will
just
talk
brush through
about,
things.
we'll talk about, but the ones that we don't need to, we won't. Doki Doki Literature Club. It's good. I think
I'd
above.
say
What would you say? Oops, not you.
I don't know. Maybe B. But C makes sense. I'd say
Yeah.
high C.
I
because
see above
it's one of those
UCN.
games that I don't really. It's one of
It's
those games that are enjoyable, but it's not a game that I play a lot. Like the type of
yeah,
game I play a lot.
it's really fun though. I like it. Spider-Man 2. So
B, B. I'd
yeah.
say above Arkham Knight though. What do you think?
Oh, you know what? I think this is our first clash. I think below Arkham Knight.
Below Arkham Knight. That's fair.
Yeah. I think
But we both
Arkham
agree it's
Knight.
below the Spider-Man,
Yeah.
the other two. And I don't think like it improves on a lot of stuff.
But it's not
Like the bosses are
revolutionary.
fun, the combat is fun. Yeah. The thing is it's just it's still feel like it doesn't change. Like the only thing that I will agree is 100% better than both games is the
Hmm.
swinging. The swinging is
Yeah.
perfect, and the loading times.
Oh yeah. Loading
But
loading is astronomical. I loved it. Cause I was like, okay, time for, my a 10-second loading, and then it was like, oh fuck, that was 2 seconds. Like,
I think
Jesus.
I think I agree with you that it's below Arkham Knight for now.
For
For now,
now. Okay,
because
Saint.
if the DLCs come out and they make it a lot better, I'd say it might be
Yeah,
above.
the
Because
DLCs of Batman Arkham Knight weren't that good.
yeah, they were kind of mid.
Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4.
Now, I'm a high believer that Saints Row is better than GTA in some ways.
Yeah, I'd agree, but they're also pretty different. Like
Oh,
they're
that's why
kind of similar.
that's why I like it so much is because it doesn't try to be a GTA clone, it tries to be its own thing. And it's not like, oh yeah, let's go rob this place. It's let's go bring up a like squad of attack helicopters, attack a bank, not steal any money, and just make a fucking shit show.
Yeah,
And there's dildo bats.
true. I was about to say,
Yeah,
and you get sex toy weapons,
and you get sex
and
toy
also
weapons.
it's just a fun, goofy game.
Hmm.
But would you put it above GTA 5 though?
Saints Row the fourth? No, I'd put it just below GTA 5, above FNAF.
I agree with you. Oh, now we're
Fortnite.
on the. I
Now,
feel
are
like
we
it'd be
talking?
controversial.
Are we talking like right now? Fortnite.
I think we should talk right now because it is a live service game. We have to probably talk about it in its most modern
Mid B tier.
rendition. Mid B tier.
Mhm.
Mid.
It's
I
definitely
don't
a
know.
lot better than what it used to be. They made the game a lot better. They made the game a lot more fair. But
And extra game modes are
yeah,
really
I
fun.
think with the
And
extra game modes, it would pump it up to a low A for me. But if we're just
low
talking
A.
battle royale, are we talking just battle royale or just Fortnite in general?
I'm talking about Fortnite in general, in
Okay,
my
so then
personal
I
opinion.
think low A.
I'd agree. I'd say it's below Spider-Man. And also, but the one thing is that it did kind of bring about like the crazy amount of battle pass, but still just the modern like festival is so much fun. I
Mhm.
love
I
festivals
prefer the
so
old
much.
battle pass, the old style, how you didn't need battle
I do
stars and
prefer
you
the
just
old
leveled
style
up.
battle. I do agree with that, but what I mean is just like now so many games have battle pass due to Fortnite basically.
Yeah. I don't like
But
battle passes.
that's fair. Battle pass.
Okay.
If you're able to backtrack and get the stuff from previously, it doesn't mind that much, but I
Oh
don't
yeah.
like the FOMO battle passes.
Mhm.
I do think it's more fair than buying loot boxes, but
Definitely.
it's 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 still I don't know because I feel like there's not a lot of people play like Fortnite all the time, so they won't be
Mhm.
able to get everything.
Okay, Fallout or not Fallout, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
S
I
tier,
think
S tier,
S tier. I think mid S tier.
Ocarina of Time, mid S tier.
But
What do you
below
think? What were you
Persona
gonna say?
3. I think it's
I'd agree.
really one of the like genre defining Nintendo games cuz it really brought
Same.
about that like open world games don't need to be like, oh, you just do the main missions. And he was like, hey, open world is pretty fun.
Also, I may be wrong, but wasn't this like one of the first 3D era Zelda games?
Yes, I think it was. Hold on. Let me Siri
Because
this.
what else was there? There was
Hey Siri, what
Majora's Mask,
was
but that was after Ocarina.
yeah.
Then was it?
Hey
And
Siri,
there was
what was
Skyward
the
Sword as well, right?
first 3D Zelda game?
Here's what I found.
Ocarina of Time, yep.
Okay, it was.
And then it was
Yeah.
Majora's
So
Mask, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, because and then Skyward Sword, I think,
I think
or
it was
maybe it might
Wind
have been
Waker.
another one. Wind
No,
Waker.
it was
Yeah.
Twilight
Wait,
Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword. Because
really?
Skyward
Because I
Sword
thought
came
Wind
out on the
Waker
Wii.
was. I thought
And
Wind Waker was Wii U.
no,
Or am
Wind
I thinking
Waker
of a
was
different
Game
one?
Boy originally. Or
Game
not
Boy.
Game Boy,
Okay.
it was GameCube.
GameCube.
hmm
I might be thinking of a different one. There's so many Zelda, and I haven't played.
I've played
You
it.
know, it's a kind of underrated one, but also not the best.
What?
I don't know why I like it so much. The dumb train one. I love
Oh,
the
I
train.
love the train one. The train one's so silly. It's so funny. I love it.
Yeah, and I love the train boss fights. It's just so
FNAF
fun.
2
Oh well, that's easily
above
high
FNAF
A tier.
1. I think above
Yeah,
Saints Row 4. Saints Row
above
4
Saint.
wasn't
Yeah, I'd
that
say.
good. I liked it, but it
Yeah,
wasn't the best.
and I'd say it's below GTA. Like
Yeah,
the top four we have in A are much better than
FNAF.
FNAF 2, but it is the best FNAF game.
Yes. FNAF
What's this one?
6. That's a
6?
pizzeria simulator.
I like Pizzeria Simulator.
Me too. It gave a lot more freedom and it gave players the ability to like choose their endings without being like, okay, we gotta go into the code and type this in and we gotta find the lore. And it was just like, just play the way you wanna play, do your own pizzeria. So I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I think it's above FNAF 1, below FNAF 2.
that's fair. I'd probably put it below both, but
Wow.
I think that's a fair take. I think that's a
Yeah.
fair take.
Okay. FNAF Help Wanted, the VR one. Oh my
Help
god.
Wanted. I've never played Help Wanted,
I have
but it
played
looks pretty
through
scary.
Help Wanted in VR, and oh my fucking god, it's horrifying. I think above FNAF 2.
Above FNAF 2?
Yep.
Really? That's
It has FNAF 2 in it, right? And it
oh
makes
yeah,
it
it does
so
have
much
5. Yeah,
scarier. It
yeah, I
has
guess it does.
FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, vent repair, like work like maintenance on the animatronics, and then um like a weird hide and seek one, and then
Ooh,
dark
yeah,
rooms.
yeah. I forgot it had the games like the other games on it,
Yeah.
and it's in VR. So
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
And then there's a power wash simulator. Now we recently played this together.
I haven't played that much,
Yeah.
but what I did play was pretty enjoyable.
Mhm.
I feel like it's a nice game to just put on when you need something to relax.
I
I don't
think
think it's the best game, but I do
low
enjoy it.
B tier above Resident Evil 6.
I'd agree. I'd agree.
Baldur's Gate 3.
I think
From
I
what
have
I've
played it. I
seen,
don't think you played it.
from what
It's
I've
got to be
seen,
in S tier though.
everyone that I've heard that plays it say it's deserving of Game of the Year. Neil Newborn deserves everything he got. I've heard his performances; they are really good.
Yeah, I've heard them too, and they are really good.
I
I
I
think
think
just because of
low
how
S tier.
good it was, low S tier. I'd put it above Cyberpunk though,
I would put it
personally.
below, but that's because I've played a lot of Cyberpunk, and I'm like, wow, this
I
is
think,
awesome.
yeah, I think if we both haven't played it, we can't put it above the other games.
Yeah. Dishonored,
Sonic definitely outsider.
I hated it.
I think it's
I
D
think
or
I
F or E.
I
What do you
think it's
think?
F. I
F?
hated it so much. It was one of the games that I really did not enjoy. It was one of many games that I played and I was like, wow, I hated that. So I think
That's
F.
fair. Yeah, and I've only heard I haven't played it, but I've only heard bad things about it. Really,
Arkham Asylum,
I
S tier,
think
low S tier,
low S tier. I don't. I'd
maybe
say
a
A tier, but
A tier. We're on A tier because I can fuck with that.
I'd think it'd be. I don't know. I think it's right between Devil May Cry and Fallout New Vegas. But what
Really,
do you think
I'm
about
I'm
it?
okay with that. I agree with that. We have so many A
Because
tiers.
I know it's because we have a lot of good games on this list. We
Yeah.
don't have that many stinkers. There's some
Fallout
stinkers though.
1
I've never personally played it, but
for
it's one
for
of
the
those
original
genres that I don't like it.
for its genre at the time, it was good. Now it's not because Fallout has advanced so much. I would say low
It's
C
like a
tier.
point and click, right?
Yes,
It's
it's
a
a
point and
point and
click.
click. It's like
Yeah,
old Dragonborn games,
yeah, and like old.
Knights of
Don't
the
think it's
Old
exactly
Republic.
like it. Yeah,
Mhm.
like that.
And your
Oh,
VATS was your attack and like all that. Fallout 76 F. Actually, no E. Above Starfield.
E. I
I
think
I,
I'd agree. I
I
think it's been
enjoyed
improved upon a
76,
lot.
but man, they could have
Actually,
done so
I
much
think
better.
I'd put it over ESO,
Oh,
but I might be wrong.
I could go with
Actually,
that. I'm okay with that.
because I feel like it's better. What? No, no. I think I agree with E. I think you're
E?
right about
Okay.
E.
FNAF Security Breach. Now, great. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing through it again on PS5. Runs really better than it used to. I think they stepped up the game a lot. I think it's a lowish B tier.
Yeah, I'd agree. And I don't know what it is about Security Breach, but I just really enjoy it. I think it's above
Hmm.
Black Ops Club, but what do you
You know what?
think?
I'm okay with that. I agree with that. Um, FNAF 3. This is FNAF 3 and 4 and Help Wanted. These are the holy trinity, I guess. Is there any FNAF? There's, you know what?
Wait, Help Wanted?
Yeah, Help Wanted 2.
Oh, Help Wanted 2. Okay.
Yeah, man.
3, I did not really like 3.
I, once I understood how to play it, I like it, but man, it's just not that good. I
It
think,
really isn't. It's like the most boring setting too.
yeah, I
Like
think B tier. Low B tier.
B tier.
What do you
That's fair.
think?
That's fair. I was thinking C tier, but that's just because I don't like it that much. But I couldn't really play it that much because like it was like I just found the game so boring. Like
Yeah. It's definitely boring at first, but as you keep playing it, it gets harder and harder. I think it's one of the harder FNAF games because it doesn't tell you outright how the mechanics work, right?
right, yeah.
Um,
I agree with that. And
FNAF
like
4.
yeah, I think it's above FNAF 3. But what do you think?
I think it's definitely above FNAF 3. Maybe above Resident Evil 6. It's not that good though.
I think my favorite thing about that game is the setting. I
Oh yeah,
just
definitely. The animatronics were also scarier. They were definitely scarier. Um,
yeah,
the lore was awesome.
it was really good.
Yeah. I think above Resident Evil 6 in between Power Wash Simulator.
I'd agree with that. Next up,
Um,
sister location.
Sister Location, in my opinion, above FNAF 2, below Help
Above
Wanted.
FNAF 2.
It's so good.
Yeah, I agree. I enjoy it because it's different. It's different and like it's I don't know. It's just
It's it's
I feel
it's
like
different, yeah.
it's the precursor to
What it is
Pizzeria
today.
Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FNAF Help Wanted 2. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna get it when it comes out. I might actually pre-order it soon. I think you can pre-order it on Quest. I'm not sure.
It looks pretty fun though.
It looks really fun. I watched Markiplier's playthrough. Really good. He enjoyed it. I think above Help Wanted 1.
Really. Do you
Yeah.
get to play the games in that one as well?
You don't get to play them. You get to play Sister Location, a bit of it. It focuses more on the mini games part of it.
Yeah, like
But
the main one I've
yeah,
seen is the painting pictures.
it also lets you go around in the actual setting that you're in when you're not in games. And there's
Nice.
tons of secrets in it, and it's how you actually progress the game. And lore implication is out the wazoo.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And I just thought it looks great. Gotham
It does look
Knights.
great. E. E definitely an E. Actually,
E.
no. F
I
maybe? What do you think?
F. I thought you
Actually, I
liked
can't
it.
put it in F. I did like it.
I
But
liked it
looking back at
multiplayer.
the gameplay, be fighting is it's just
It's clunky.
it's just not really good.
It's clunky, it's plain, and it's not free flow.
And the traversal is just
It's meh. You have a
yeah,
Fortnite
it's
glider and I have fucking walking on air. Like
yeah.
it's just meh.
I do think the Batman death, like how Batman died, was
I think
pretty cool
I
because I
think
know Batman
Batman.
dying's pretty controversial right now. We'll get to
I'm
that
not gonna
later.
lie, I like how they kill him off in Suicide Squad.
Same, because we get to see the villain's perspective, and I really like.
And
And I don't feel like it's not like they kind of shit on Batman, but that's because why wouldn't Harley Quinn shit on Batman
also,
to
by the
her?
way, fucking I love how everyone's clowning on him and being like, Kevin Conroy wouldn't do that. Kevin Conroy totally would.
Yeah, and like,
I
why
hope
would he take
people know that
away his
Kevin
guns?
Conroy's gay.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was gay.
I can't believe I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Okay.
Is Kevin Conroy gay?
I found this on the web.
But the thing is,
Yeah, he came out
why
as
was
gay
that
in 2016.
disrespectful? Oh,
It's
wow.
not.
It's not even
They
disrespectful.
they
to the
found so
character.
many ways to respect him and respect Kevin Conroy's like legacy in the game.
Yeah, and
It-
I'm like 99% sure he probably would have showed if he didn't pass away. He probably would have showed up in the game again at some point.
oh,
Because
totally.
there's universal stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's but
And
yeah, we'll get to
people
that
gotta
later.
remember,
Later.
Batman is human. He's
Yeah,
a
that's true.
heavily skilled. Also, Brainiac was taking control of him, and Brainiac
Mhm.
shit is miles ahead of whatever Joker and Scarecrow had. Because they're like, Batman
Yeah,
could fight off fear toxin. Why does he succumb to this? Because it's alien technology, bro. Calm the fuck down. It
Brainiac
ain't.
literally genetically alters their
Yeah.
bodies.
Didn't he
Yeah,
regrow Flash's thumb back after they cut it off?
there's actually a theory which is why people think that they're not actually dead, that he made clones of them,
They're in
and
denial.
I know.
Yeah. I
The
do
funniest thing,
think.
I do
Hmm?
think they're dead. I do think they're dead, but I
Yeah,
do
same.
think another Justice League will show up. Either
Justice
like a legacy
Society
type of
or
Justice League.
Teen
Yeah,
Titans or something like that. A new team. Back on track. GTA 4.
we'll get to Suicide Squad later.
Yeah.
GTA 4. Oh yeah, and there's something else I was gonna say.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah, about Batman's. Actually, I'll say it once we reach Suicide Squad. We can
Okay.
talk about it more.
GTA 4. I enjoyed it. Not better than GTA 5. I think it's a high-ish B tier. Above Choo Choo
High
Charles.
speed tier. I'd agree. I'd agree with that.
Okay.
I enjoy GTA 4. I don't think it's probably like one of the lower GTA games.
hmm
That's just because there's a lot of really good GTA games. Like San Andreas.
San Andreas is really
Is that
good.
on this list?
Oh no, I should have added it, but it's too late
I'd
now.
say, I don't know if you'd agree with me, but I'd say San Andreas is an S tier.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if it was on this list, it'd be S tier.
GTA Online is next. D tier.
D tier.
Too grindy.
Honestly, I'd agree. I'd agree. Too grindy.
It focuses
just-
so much on the grindy and not the fun aspects of GTA.
And it's kind of boring. Like I do like some of the like. There's a lot of really good heists, and
Mhm.
also like I had a lot of memories of like watching YouTubers play GTA Online,
Oh
and
yeah.
but it's just not like it's. I don't know.
Like
It's
our
just not
manhunt
really for me.
is
I'd
fun as
say.
fuck. And why I like to do
Yeah.
it so much is there's not really anything else fun to do.
Also, the updates have kind of gotten pretty bland now.
Well, you can tell they're pushing their focus on GTA 6.
Yeah. Now,
Half-Life 2,
oh, that's easily
S tier.
an S tier. Yeah.
Low S tier though. Actually,
Low.
I think
I think it's
above Resident
Cyberpunk
Evil
and Resident
7.
Evil. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's really good. It was one of the better games on the 360 in my opinion. Oh, Portal
Yeah,
should
and
have
the
been on
Half-Life
here.
games are just. If
I l-
Portal was
I
on here,
loved Portal.
I think that'd be above Arkham City. I don't know
Really?
though.
I loved
I
Portal
I
2.
love Portal. And Portal 2, I really enjoyed as
So,
well.
so
I
Josh,
feel like the two games are just perfect. What?
what's your opinion on Hand Simulator?
Hand Simulator. I have a love-hate relationship with this
You have a
game.
love-hate
I
relationship
don't
with it.
think it can go above B tier.
You see, with friends, I think it's above B tier for sure. Or like in B tier. High
Yeah, I
B
think
tier.
it's
I think it's low
you're gonna
B
put
tier
it
though.
above GTA 4. Okay, yeah,
I think
I'd
it's
agree with
low
that.
B tier. Jedi Survivor. Actually, I'm gonna do Jedi Fallen Order first.
That's fair.
I think Jedi Fallen Order was really good. It was
I think it's
one of the
well,
best
you go
Star
first.
Wars
You go.
games I've played,
True.
other than Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed was amazing.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Force Unleashed.
I'm
think
gonna be
this game
honest. I
is
don't
B.
B. What place in B though?
Below Dishonored.
Okay.
Because I'd say it's around the level of Spider-Man 2 and Arkham Knight.
Now Jedi Survivor.
I I think Jedi Survivor improves on basically everything,
Now you
but
see
it released buggy.
it. It's good, but man, is it short? It's a really short game.
It's really short.
I beat it in 2 days,
Really?
maybe
Damn.
3. I think three's a bit more. No, 2. Yeah, I beat it in 2. It's really short.
And I don't really like the Old Republic Jedi
Guy.
that
Yeah.
turned Sith. That entire story.
I think it's below
Seeing
uh I think it's below Survivor.
I agree with that. I What's the species of that bounty hunter again? 'Cause I think seeing that was really cool.
I forgot. It's same as what's his name?
I think his name's Dirge or
Yeah.
something.
Um
Yeah, it's Dirge.
Majora's Mask is next.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's also S tier, right next to um or Ocarina of Time.
I don't think it's right next to Ocarina of Time. I think it's below Resident Evil 7. I liked it. I
Resi-
loved it. But man, it's not as good as Ocarina.
Honestly, that's fair. That's fair. I can understand that.
It has really cool mechanics though, don't get me wrong. Next up is
Yeah,
Resident
I
Evil
just love
4.
the mask.
Yeah.
4
Resident
remake
Evil
or
4.
the
Remake, I couldn't find a picture for the remake, but it is remake.
okay. I I've heard only really good things about the 4
Same.
remake, and
Uh,
but I do think it's below 2, the 2 remake, which was an A, right? Or I can't remember, where was it?
It was a B.
Okay, I think it's below Security Breach though, but I don't know.
Oh.
What's your
Okay,
opinion
I
on that?
agree with that.
Because I just really like Security Breach.
Lethal Company. What's your opinions on it?
I actually really enjoy the game.
I
It's
really
super
enjoy it
fun.
too. It is.
It's new. It's kind. I don't know if it's like new, like completely new. Like I feel like
Oh,
there's games that are
it's
similar
like
to it.
completely, well, not, it's not completely new, of course. But like the
Like
game itself
I
is
can't
new.
think of any really good examples that are
Mhm.
like similar to it though.
I'll be
Like
honest, A tier.
I'm agreeing. I'll agree with you. I think
Um
it's like low A tier, but you might be like I think
above
it's below
Fortnite.
Spider-Man, above Fortnite. That's fair.
Saints Row the Third. I liked it.
Third,
I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I think
better than 4 or worse than 4? What do you think?
better than 5.
Better than 5. Well, isn't 4 on the list? I don't think we have Saints Row 5 here.
Yeah, Saints Row 5 is in A.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was 4. My bad.
No, 4 is in B.
Oh,
Mhm. I think it's above 5 though. But below Elden Ring.
yeah, I'd agree.
Fallout 2. I'm gonna be honest. It was a low D.
No D. I
Yeah.
haven't played it, so I can't have that much of an opinion on it.
It's not that
What
good.
is
PUBG is next.
PUBG? Why is PUBG on here?
Cause
I
I
don't
was
think
like,
none of us have played PUBG.
I've played
I
PUBG.
guess if you have Fortnite, that's fair. I think I played it like once or
I
twice.
used to play PUBG a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
man.
cool. That's cool. I didn't know that.
I used to be like
I
a
don't.
PUBG connoisseur.
I'm thinking D, but I don't know. You're more of a
I
connoisseur
think D
than
is
I am.
accurate. I think above ESO though.
I'd agree with that. Fallout
Fallout
4.
4. Okay. Man, do I have opinions.
I think it's. I don't know. I
It's
really like
good.
Fallout 4.
I really like it
It's
too. But like now, no, I don't like it that much.
it's not as nostalgic.
It's not
I
as
feel.
nostalgic. And it after a
I
while it
really
feels
think it
bland.
has some of the best DLC though.
It
Like
does. It does.
New
Actually, no,
Cola
New
World
Vegas
and
does.
New Vegas does as
New
well.
Vegas has the
Oh yeah,
best
that's true.
DLCs. I think
It has
just
that
below
like
New Vegas.
I'd agree. I think it's better than 3.
For sure.
Oh, better than Elden Ring though.
Oh, you're right. Fuck no. I forgot Elden
Yeah.
Ring was there. Red Dead 1.
I don't
I
know. I haven't played a lot of. I played Red Dead 2, but not a lot of
didn't
Red
you
Dead
play
1.
Red Dead with 1 with me
Yeah, for
at
like a
my
bit. I
house?
don't
Yeah,
know.
for a bit, and then you got mauled to death by a cougar. I remember that.
Yeah,
I
I feel like Red Dead 2 is more accessible than Red Dead 1. Like I feel like
Mhm.
Red Dead 1 a bit more. I don't know. Just from what I played, like it didn't seem as fun as when I was
Yeah.
playing Red Dead 2.
I think
But
Red Dead 1 is a higher A tier just from
I'd
what I've
agree.
played. I think it's above GTA 4.
I think that's a fair place to put it.
And then Red
Red
Dead
Dead 2 on
2
the other hand,
S.
I think it has to be S.
I think it belongs in
I
S tier.
think because you gave it a straight up 10 out of 10. If it
I
was
gave it a
not in a
straight 10 out of
S,
10. I think above
which is
Ocarina of
funny how you
Time.
said that above.
Mhm.
That's fair actually. I Red Dead 2 is one of those games it's just really good. I don't know. I just really enjoy Red Dead 2.
Resident Evil 8. Ooh.
Hmm. I I feel like in some aspects it's better than Biohazard, but in
It's
other
in
aspects
a
it's
lot of
not.
ways it's better than Biohazard, but I think in the horror aspect it's not better, but in
I agree.
everything else it's better. I would put it S tier below Biohazard.
I agree. I think the
Um
only thing that may put it above is Lady Demetresk.
top S tier.
For real. And also, what's his name again?
Moreau,
Is it Moreau? Which
the
one's
fish
that? Is that
guy.
the fish guy?
That's the
I,
fish guy.
I'm talking more of the daddy guy. Oh,
The
but that
Heisenberg.
one scene, Okay, his name is Heisenberg. That's what I thought.
Yeah, man.
That baby, that little,
I hated
the
that.
the aborted
Okay,
fetus.
so
But that's just such a perfect horror moment. You have no guns,
I
and you
don't
just
like
have to run.
mannequins and
Like
like dolls and stuff,
scare
so that
mannequins.
entire thing was horrible for me.
I think I think that was probably the best horror segment in Resident Evil 8.
Oh yeah.
I
Um
I also like the setting a lot more in that
the
game.
village. Next up is Arkham Origins.
I'm thinking B tier. What do you think?
I think yeah. I think above Resident Evil 4, below Security Breach.
I think that's fair
Mhm.
because uh what's his name? Who voiced Batman in that? It's not Kevin Conroy. It's
It's the guy that played Michael or Crane
Mirage.
in.
Doesn't he play Mirage as well?
Yeah, I think so.
In
He plays Crane in Dying Light. Hold on. Hey Siri, who voiced Batman in Batman Arkham Origins? Roger Craig
Roger
Smith.
Craig Smith. Jinx, by
Mhm.
the way. Yeah. He I
He
like Roger
nailed it.
Craig Smith,
As a
but
young Batman,
you
he
think
nailed
he
it.
nailed it?
As a young Batman.
That's fair. As a young Batman,
Mhm.
but as a young Kevin Conroy Batman, what do you think about that?
Ooh.
Because technically they're connected, right? The two universes.
Yeah, technically. People are like, no,
I
they're
do
not.
like his
I think they
voice.
are.
Um, Firefly and Deathstroke basically confirm it.
Yeah.
Basically, and because don't they talk about the fight on the bridge or like the
Yep.
last time they met?
And
Yeah,
Deathstroke says, when you left me on that boat and stuff.
exactly. And Anarchy too.
Yeah, and
I
Anarchy.
love For some reason Anarchy was like my favorite side
Same. I
mission.
loved
Or and
Anarchy.
also and also the Mad Hatter. Like
Hmm.
I think that's the best Mad Hatter mission. The
Yeah.
worst is definitely Arkham Knight for Mad Hatter.
Hmm. Saints Row reboot. F.
Saints Row F
High
F.
F. I got it for Christmas. I do not like it. It's very
That's fair.
unenjoyable. Suicide
It just
Squad.
looks bad.
It does look really bad. It tries too hard to be GTA.
Okay, now we're at Suicide Squad. Apparently it's the most hated game. And I think it's extremely overhated.
Hmm. This is all on you. I haven't played it. I haven't
Oh
seen
yeah, I
anything.
guess you haven't played it. Okay. So the first part of the game is really, really good. I'm gonna be honest. It's just
Mhm.
like extremely fun, and it does start to lag near the end game.
Yeah.
Like probably right after the Batman boss fight is when the game really starts to lag a bit. Um,
Okay.
but I still think it's B tier. And
Okay.
people hate the Batman death so much, but honestly, I think it was decent. Like it was
Mm.
pretty. Like it wasn't, and like it's not even like Harley didn't show emotion. She showed emotion. It was like kind of sad. Like
Yeah.
didn't seem too sad, and then she even said that this is what, and it's true. If Batman straight up started killing people, it's not what he would have wanted.
Exactly.
It's literally the opposite what he would have wanted, and it's for the betterment of the world. So
And he did ask Robin, rest in peace, by the way.
yeah,
Nightwing
I
and
think Robin's
Oracle.
death was kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, he did ask those three to try and stop him if he went rogue.
Yeah, yeah,
So B
and
tier? Where on
the
B?
I'd say it's above. I'd say it's probably below Resident Evil 2,
Mm.
like right in the mid B tier. I think oh, also IGN's review came out finally, and honestly, it was
Isn't
a
it a
lot
five?
fairer than I thought. Yeah, it's a 5. I thought they were gonna like completely shit on the game. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Because have you heard the stuff about the review copies and stuff,
Yeah.
and like
Weren't
the
the
early access copies?
weren't the early access copies really bad?
Um, they weren't even bad. Like apparently, it was supposed to be super buggy. I played the early access stuff.
Yeah.
Like I played it like the same day. I had like zero bugs. I think I owned my frame. Like I had a frame drop once or twice.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it was
isn't
like
it
in the first
the
hours.
the game completing itself?
Oh, that was a big bug.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that
horrible.
was like the release, which is basically why there was the early access. Because
Mhm.
we were kind of used as guinea pigs a bit.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
yeah, and people got
Oblivion.
spoiled.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the whole reason why people found the Batman cutscene Oblivion,
Oblivion. Elder Scrolls 4.
and then Skyrim's after it.
Yup.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Oblivion is better than Skyrim. What do you think?
I think in some ways they're a bit better than each other, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, you know what? I think they both deserve to be on high, like high A tier. But what do you think about that? Do
I
you think
think
S?
Skyrim low S, Oblivion lower S.
I think that's fair too.
Because Skyrim
Because I'm
just
not
blew it out of the water.
above. I think we should
Skyrim,
put everything we put in S above Baldur's Gate just because we haven't played Baldur's Gate. But what do you think about
that's
that?
accurate. I agree with that. Um,
Yeah,
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Have you played it?
Breath of the Wild. I have. It's really fun. It's
No.
I
I
apparently
have
there was some problems with it,
I have
but
3,000
like
hours in the game total across
yeah,
my emulators, across my Switch, everything. I have 3,000 hours in it. I love it.
S tier definitely. It has to be
Esther,
an S tier, right? S
I
tier
think
probably above
above Ocarina.
below Red Dead though. What do you think
Below.
about that?
Oh, man, don't make me
Because you played
choose.
both.
I played both. Oh man, I think above Red Dead.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna do
put
Tears of the Kingdom next.
okay.
Actually, yeah, Tears of the
Yeah, let's
Kingdom
do Tears
next.
of the Kingdom.
S tier as well, above Breath of the Wild. Actually, no, below Breath of the
I
Wild.
think I don't know. I feel like they're kind of equal. Like I feel like they're able to switch between the
Here's
two.
the thing. It it was amazing playing Breath of the Wild, and playing Tears of the Kingdom was just like, oh yes, Tears of the Kingdom. But it didn't feel the same as playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. You know?
That's fair. And that's probably
It
just because, it's like it's kind of like the same thing of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I feel.
hmm,
Do you think?
yeah.
Because they both had different gameplay. Like you like Breath of the Wild is definitely different than Tears of the Kingdom in
In
lots
so
of
many
ways.
ways.
Yeah.
In some ways,
And it's similar
so much
for
better.
Majora's Mask and Ocarina.
Mhm.
And they had similar aspects.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Breath of the Wild is better now.
Now,
Like is better. Yeah.
Cookie Clicker. I felt like I needed this because it's my most played game on Steam. It's addictive as
Yeah, weren't you
fuck.
playing it weren't you playing it right before we recorded this episode?
I'm if you look at Discord, I'm still playing it.
Really?
It's running in my background right now.
Oh my god. I don't know. I, since it is like a click game and it's not I think it's a addictive game, but it can't be I think low B, but maybe you feel different.
Yeah, low B.
Actually, I think it might be above Hit Simulator though.
No, below
No?
Hand
Okay.
Simulator. I have more fun in Hand Simulator than I do in Cookie Clicker. I want to quit Clicker, but I can't. It's an addiction, man.
Like
It's
a
like
drug.
poker.
Oh my
It's like drugs. I can't stop. I can stop anytime, actually.
jeez. Okay.
Resident Evil 3.
F, but you may think differently.
I think F as well. Resident Evil 1, the remaster on the
One.
PS4.
I haven't seen a lot about it
It's
because
just Resident Evil
it
1,
was
like copy and pasted
yeah.
basically, which is fine. Um,
I think I'd say it's probably
low
below
E,
low E. That's fair. That's fair.
above
I was
Gotham Knights.
thinking more D above that makes sense actually.
There it is.
And then we
That's
got
all of them. Um, this is it.
yeah,
That's gonna be a
took us
tough listen. I feel bad for the Spotify listeners, honestly.
really. Yeah.
Mhm. That
Yeah, I
was
feel
good.
like we could have had a better theme for this
I think there are definitely
this
videos
tier
that will
list.
do better on like YouTube, and some that'll do better on Spotify.
Yeah.
But I think it's good. I think this is fine. Here's the thing with horror games. I would look up like uh horror games, and it would just come up with like a ton of shit I don't know.
Like what?
It was like a bunch of Japanese games, bunch of just
Jeez. Yeah, that's
random
fair.
stuff. And I'm like, I'm sure it's good, but like I don't think either me or you have played it because I don't think it's in America.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Well, that was a good tier list. I liked it.
I'd say so too. I'd say um some
Any
people would probably change some of the list,
any
but I think it's
changes you want to
pretty
make?
good. No, not really. I'd say everything's fine
You
with
did
it.
say maybe though, for one thing. I forgot what it was.
Um,
It was Spider-Man 2.
oh, I was just saying depending on, but the DLC isn't coming out anytime
Oh yeah. So
because I feel that Spider-Man 1's DLC was kind of mid in some aspects.
oh yeah. I didn't like Hammerhead that much.
Yeah, the Black Cat one was pretty cool, but
Yeah.
there was also Screwball that
Yeah.
replaced Taskmaster.
Screwball sucked.
Screwball's just annoying.
Mhm.
I think in a comic, I think it's a Superior Spider-Man one.
Yeah.
He almost beats Screwball to death.
Understandable. Well, I'm gonna turn that off and just show the blank screen now. You can look at all of its glory. That was I think that's a good second episode back.
I'd say so. Are we still recording?
Oh yes, we are.
Okay, okay.
We
Yeah, I'd
we
say so.
we were gonna make an episode last week, but uh, I had to put down my dog, so I wasn't, emotionally there. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rest in Pisces.
Yeah. Yeah. Rest
Um,
in. I was gonna say poop, but that's kind of disrespectful.
that's it's fine.
Yeah. No, I wasn't actually joking. That's just the only thing I could think of. The
Yeah, it's
P
it's
right
fine.
away.
Um, yeah, this was a good episode.
Say so too.
Mhm.
So you
Well,
wanna play something out to this?
yeah, let's do that.